it's me, it's Nathara at CrowSong Lodge, and I've had a couple adventures now in transcribing my videos, so I'm going to try to slow down a little bit because I have now learned that I talk way too fast. I am so sorry, you guys. Anyway, today I am coming from bright and beautiful sunny Fresno, California, and by bright and beautiful and sunny I mean it's been raining all day and it's been really lovely and delightful, and I'm really excited about it. Anyway, I have had this topic on my list for a while, and it came up again in another group recently that I'm in, and so I wanted to talk about the topic of contacting the dead. Now, I've done a blog post before, and I've touched on it here and there in my other posts and other videos. I have a blog post about how Ouija boards are just cardboard. And that is absolutely true. Ouija boards are cardboard and paper and ink and a little bit of glossy coating to keep it all from wearing out too quickly. They have no magic powers, they're not imbued by any priests, there are no shamans doing rituals, there are no witch doctors casting curse on them. They are mass produced in a factory and then stored in a warehouse and then shipped out in gaming boxes by I forget, some game company. They're just Mattel. They're shipped out by Mattel, the same makers of Barbie. They're really not special. They have no magic powers. There's nothing interesting and cool going on. There's no mystical sigils on them. There's nothing happening there. And yet we have this idea in our culture that even having one in the house is to invite the very forces of hell, demons, imps, and all sorts of nefarious evil into your lives. And that is a product of Hollywood, guys. Y'all are watching too many horror movies, and as someone who is a huge fan of horror movies and a horror photographer, I'm telling you that, okay? Someone recently asked if it was safe to contact, not even a contact, to ask about a ghost using their tarot cards, and the internet lost their damn minds. They were telling the person that even talking to the person who had seen the ghost meant they needed to sage their own home, that they were going to open portals, and who knows what was going to come through if they even tried with their tarot cards. And it was just like, oh my goodness. I don't know how people think this all works. Like, I just no, that's not how it works. You can ask anything you like of the tarot. I'm not sure exactly what your personal beliefs are about where that information comes from, but when you ask questions of the tarot, you are asking the great repository of information. You are accessing data, okay? At least that's my view on it. You're not accessing other beings, you're not prying into their heads unless your specific additional intuitive, psychic, and spiritual abilities allows you to do that. With the tarot cards, you're just accessing data. It's just like searching up on Google, okay? So until you start clicking links and wandering around the dark web, you're not really going to have any problems. You're just looking at Wikipedia, okay? Not a big deal. You don't need to worry about asking questions. You can ask anything you want. You may not understand the answers. You may not be asking good questions, but asking anything in the world is not going to harm you or hurt you. You can ask anything you like, okay? There's no rule book. They don't come with cautionary tales. People get in trouble, okay? We have warnings on chainsaws not to use them near your genitals because that is an issue that has happened in our society, and now we have to warn people about them. Tarot cards do not come with these warnings because it is not a problem, okay? That is how our society works. If it was a real issue where demon possessions were such a problem with tarot cards, we would have really done something about it, okay? Demonology has practically died out. The Catholic Church, our bastions of exorcism, deny that demons possess people, and they don't even sanction exorcisms anymore. They don't even do exorcisms. So the rest of us can kind of chill out. It's just tarot reading. You can relax. You can ask anything you like of your tarot cards. It's not a big deal. You're not going to put yourself into any danger. And if you really feel dangerous, you can ask your gods or your guides or your guardians or cast magic circles or throw down some salt or whatever. I mean, like, do whatever you feel is necessary, but don't be scared, all right? It's safe. They're just cards. They are paper and ink. And I have a little rant on that, and I will go ahead and link my blog post that I mentioned earlier in this video, and the video, I call it Ink and Paper, but I think I titled it What Makes Tarot Cards So Magic, and I will link that around here somewhere so you guys can check that out as well. Tarot cards are just a way to access information. They are not going to open portals to hell, so please relax. You're totally safe. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to get a wrong answer, alright? So please know you're safe. Go have fun, experiment, fuck things up. It's not that bad. Have fun, explore. Alright, Nathar at CrowSong Lodge, signing off. Enjoy your tarot cards and have fun. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, I'm editing my video that I just recorded, and so I wanted to point out that I'm not saying that you can't do some seriously bad things with tarot. I am saying that you're not going to do it by accident. There's a lot of spell work and spirit conjure and a lot of other things that you can totally do with tarot. There's a lot of ways you can use them in magic and spirit communication and a lot of other kind of workings, but you're not going to do it by accident. You're going to do it on purpose. It's not something that you stumble into, and there are processes and procedures to doing it. So I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm saying you're not going to do it by accident.